How we doing, ladies and gentlemen? The heelist of Ballers is back on the channel. As you can see by the title, it's time to talk AEW WrestleDream 2025 from St. Louis, Missouri. Nice, awesome, looking pretty good. Big card, stat card. It's been a wild week so far. Holy crap! The Vision turned on Seth Rollins. Crown Jewel was actually pretty fun. And NXT was wild. And we had Dynamite. And then this week, of course, it is WrestleDream weekend. And let's not waste any of your time. Let's get into the card right now. Kicking off with Jurassic Express against the Young Bucks in a $500,000 cash prize match. Okay, how many times are we going to be doing these? Okay, that's enough. Enough. Remember, I love some tag team wrestling, but can we... Come on, enough. Anyways, great to see Jurassic Express back. Of course, they returned at All Out. The return of Jungle Boy. And he came back, brought back Luchasaurus with them. And they're back and better than ever. The Young Bucks are, I guess, broke. Then 1 week they're broke, one week they're not broke. It's going in and out. But honestly, especially I can't stand the Bucks. This character change has been hilarious. I'm not going to lie. I keep saying this every time I get on the channel and talk about this. Their characters are cracking me up. So there you go. That's a plus. There you go. $500 cash prize. It's obvious who is going to win this one. I'm kidding. No, Jurassic Express is obviously going to win this match. This is their return match, the tag team. So they're obviously going to get the win here. And it still should be fun. It's going to be great to see Luchasaurus back to his health scare and stuff like that. I'm just glad he's okay and he's doing great. Jack Perry, back to the good side, which is great. Jurassic Express just being back in general is awesome. But yeah, they're going to get the win. Sorry, broke Bucks. Y'all are taking the L. I got Jurassic Express getting the win with this one. We have... The TNT Championship is on the line as Kyle Fletcher defends his championship against Mark Briscoe. Fletcher has been on a run as champ, and I've been enjoying it. I have been enjoying this run. He has earned it. He has deserved it. And he is doing very well. Mark Briscoe. What can I say about Mark Briscoe? He has been doing the same exact thing. He's been killing it. He's been killing it with this feud with MJF, which was very, very fun. It ended, of course, at All Out. And now on course for the TNT Championship. He has not won any championship gold in AEW just yet since getting to the company. Will this be the night he finally wins the championship? I'm very conflicted, honestly. Like, on the one hand, Fletcher's reign just got started. But on the other hand, I would not be upset at all if he would have dropped it to Mark Briscoe. Because, like I said, Mark Briscoe has been doing super very well this year. And has been deserving of a championship. I'm rewarding him with some titles. I'm really fine either way. But I'm gonna go with Fletcher to retain. I think he's gonna hang on to a little bit longer. And then maybe they'll give it to Mark Briscoe. I still think he will be the one to dethrone Kyle Fletcher. I think that's where they're heading, but I don't know if it's going to be on this night. So I'm going to go with Fletcher to retain the championship. But again, I would not be upset at all whatsoever if Mark Briscoe were to win, because both of them, in my opinion, have been ruling this year so far. And both have been just doing fantastic at what they do. So I'm fine either way, but I'm going to go with Kyle Fletcher to retain the TNT championship. We have the Demand, Ricochet's crew, versus the Hurt Syndicate. Once again, round 3. Round 1 began at All Out, where the Demand won the match. Then, onwards to AEW Title Tuesday, we had the Hurt Syndicate winning the match. Now, round 3 with this one. This really should be something, because this really should be this should be where the stipulation should be added. But that's just me. I get why they added a stipulation Title Tuesday, but I understand. But this really should have been a stipulation. But they could add something to this match. Maybe like tornado tag. That could work. Tornado tag. No DQ tornado tag. Whatever you want to do with that. But yeah, they're one apiece. This is the rubber match. Who wins? Like I said, the Hurt Syndicate won the last match. The Demand won the first match. Give give it to the Hurt Syndicate. Why not? Give it to the Hurt Syndicate. Have them win. See where we can go with this. Yeah, that's all I can really say with this one. Ricochet's doing great. Give him that. Don't really care about his tag partners against them. But Ricochet has been killing it, in my opinion. And please reward him with some championship gold. And of course, the Hurt Syndicate, the Hurt Business, whatever you freaking call them, they're always great. Love MVP. Love Big Bob. We love Shelton. They need some more backup, though. We need some more backup in that crew. But so far, honestly, doing good. They're doing very well for themselves. And, yeah, I like it. But, yeah, I'll just give it to the Hurt Syndicate for this win. And whatever you do with the Ricochet and the Demand is what you got to do. I mean, again, strap them with some championship gold. It'd be great. Maybe the trio 6-man belts, those things still exist. So, yeah, there you go with that. So, I got the Hurt Syndicate winning this match. Tag Team Championships. We have Bro Dito defending against the Don Callis families, Kazuchika Okada, and the new IWGP World Heavyweight Champion, Konosuke Takeshita. That's right, he beat Zack Sabre Jr. this past week, and now he is the new champion. So, that's pretty cool. That's awesome. I did watch the match. It's really good. How I'm going to go out and watching it. It was really fun. The Don Callis family keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger every week. They now have the clone of Hologram, and now they have the returning Andrade in their ranks. This family keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger every week. Good gosh. Then there's Brodito. Like I said, love Brodito. Love Bandito. Love Brody King. Great tag team, and just amazing at what they do. So, this should really be a fun match, obviously, and I'm looking forward to it. I don't think, they're losing just yet. Brodito, I don't think they're losing just yet. Love Okada, love Takeshita. There's going to be some tension in this match between the two because they just can't get along, understandably. They're trying to one-up one another. And plus, Takeshita wants Okada's title. He wants the Unified Championship. So, yeah, there's going to be tension with this match. Going to probably cause some wild stuff to happen. That's going to cause Brodito to retain the tag team titles. That's what I'm going to go with. Brodito are going to retain the tag team championship. I wouldn't be surprised if Okada and Takeshita were to win, be like, oh, can they coexist and all that storyline, but they already have that going right now with them just being at odds with each other. So I'm going to go with Brodito to retain the championships, and that's what I'm going to go with that one. Jamie Hayter versus Thekla is the next match. These guys have been feuding since May of this year when Jamie Hayter lost the Owen to Mercedes Moné, and then of course in the aftermath she cut a promo on Dynamite, the lights went out, and that's when the Toxic Spider made her presence known. Thekla took her out, and then the next time we saw Jamie Hayter was of course at Forbidden Door, Big Pop, stuff like that. She came back, and they've been feuding ever since then. It's obviously probably leading to Blood Guts, which is going to be happening next month. But yeah, now that you're all caught up, who's going to win this match? Honestly, could really go either way. Jamie's been due for a big win, and but also Thekla's been on a roll. She has been on a roll as of late, so I could really go either way with these two, and I'd be completely fine with it. But I'm going to go with Jamie Hayter to get some well-deserved revenge on Thekla. I think this is where she's going to get her lick back and her well-deserved revenge. So, like I said, this could really go either way. Thekla can win, I'd be happy. Jamie Hayter can win, I'd be happy. And we'll leave it at that. But I'm going to go with Jamie Hayter to beat Thekla. This should be a fun match. So let's see what we got with that one. So, I'm going to go with Jamie Hayter to beat Thekla. AEW Women's World Championship on the line. We have the new AEW Women's World Champion. This really puts a smile on my face to say this. Chris Statlander defending the title against Timeless Toni Storm. All out, man, just... I've been a big fan of Statlander since the beginning of AEW, as you all know, and she really has come a long way from 2 knee injuries and the whole thing with Stokely, which I really wish they continued with that, honestly, because I was enjoying that. The whole thing with Willow Nightingale, to actually me thinking she was probably never going to win the title at All Out, or even ever. So now she is finally champ. Like, I cried. I'm so happy, and just, it's deserved, and I'm just so happy to see one of my girls in AEW on top, and like the other one is Hikaru Shida, of course, but Stat, of course, is my other favorite from the beginning of AEW, and I'm just so happy to see her on top, and just it really just makes me happy, and it's great. Really is great to see her finally get her well-due run on top with the world title, and I'm very happy. Toni Storm, of course, whenever she loses the title, she always goes insane. So that's the thing with her now. She's more insane and more, Toni Storm, I guess. It's basically be a match where they like who's the better woman, and Stat's retaining. Please don't take the title off her. She just got it. Don't. She just won the thing. This will be where Chris Statlander is going to retain the championship. It'll be a fun match, obviously, and I believe this is their first one-on-one match together, so I'm intrigued to see how they're going to clash one-on-one style with each other. It's probably going to be very fun, but I am very excited and looking forward to this match because, just the dynamic and the storytelling that's going to be done in the ring, and just I'm just very excited, and just seeing, Chris finally on top, and just it really just makes me happy, and just getting choked up just talking about this, and just she's my favorite, and I'm very happy for her, and I'm ready to see what they do with this title, and hopefully it's good, and this match in general is going to be very fun. So Statlander is retained the world championship, and just I'm really just excited to see how they're going to gel in the ring together. So I'm very excited. But Toni Storm, I do like you. Don't get me wrong, but Chris Statlander has retained the AEW Women's World Championship. So I'm going with my girl Stat to retain the title. We have the AEW World Championship as Hangman Adam Page defends against the guy from Samoa named Samoa Joe. This match is going to be fun, and it came about because obviously, Joe thinks that Hangman's trying to one-up him and stuff like that, and of course a 6-man tag 2 weeks ago, and Joe is mad and stuff like that, thinking that Hangman's trying to one-up him, and the chant throughout the challenge, you want it, you want me, you gotta beat me at WrestleDream for the world title, and this is one of the matches that I've always wanted to see is Joe and Hangman. I already got Ospreay and Hangman this year at Double or Nothing. So this year, this is another dream match here that I've pretty much wanted to see for a while with Hangman. It's Samoa Joe, and seeing how they're going to gel well, and first time ever, and seeing them going there, seeing them going in there and beating the living heck out of each other is going to be fun and just exciting, and I can't wait to see what they're going to do. Obviously, Hangman is retaining the title, but it's going to be how he's going to get the journey of how he's going to get to beating Samoa Joe, because this is Samoa Joe we're talking about, so I'm intrigued. I can't wait to see if he does the buckshot lariat that countered into the Coquina clutch. So I'm very intrigued to see how they're going to do that. If they did pull off that, please, that'd be so cool. But obviously, Hangman's not losing it. He probably is not losing until 2026 anyway, so definitely Hangman and Page is beating Samoa Joe. So the world champ is definitely retaining. Hangman Page. And I would guess the main event, we have Darby Allin and Jonathan Moxley in a I Quit match. My freaking God, these two fight forever. And it's never going to end. And I think it's hopefully ending here. Not saying it's been bad, no. It's just been on and on and on, and just they won't quit. Well, on this night, one person is going to quit. And these are two people who don't say those two words. Let's be honest here. They're both daredevils. They're both crazy. They're both insane. And they both love, just beating the living heck out of each other and beating the heck out of everyone else in their path. So, shit, man. This is going to be fun. Their match at All Out was brutal and violent. Of course, it was the casket match, which was super fun. Coffin, casket, whichever one me. Super fun. Of course, that's where the turn of Pac, which is pretty cool with short hair, which still is weird. He has short hair, so he came back, and he cost Darby the match. So I thought Darby was going to win, actually. So Darby's winning this one, right? Darby is winning this match. Now, it's going to be interesting how he's going to make Jon Moxley quit. It's going to be interesting how Jon Moxley's going to make Darby Allin quit. So, yeah. And is Bryan Danielson going to get involved in this one, too? Technically, he didn't really get involved, but he also got involved a little bit last time at All Out. He had the paper bag and stuff like that. They had the bag and stuff like that, and, it didn't really work. It kind of, didn't work at all. So, let's see if he interferes in this one. It's no disqualification. It's going to be, very violent and brutal, obviously, with these two of the styles they go with. I'm just so excited what they're going to do. Darby, I think, is winning. The question is, how is he going to win? That's the thing. I think he's going to win. I just don't know how he's going to win. And I think this will be the end of the rivalry, but I just don't know how Darby is going to make Moxley side quit. And on the other hand, how is Moxley going to make Darby Allin side quit? That's the fun part about this whole thing, is that who's going to get who to side quit first. Unless it's going to be some kind of recording or something like that, or like just threaten somebody else's, like, I don't know what we're going to do, but all I do know is I think that Darby Allin is walking out with the win. Again, I love John. He's great. He's cool. I'm glad he's not champ anymore. Darby, give him the win. Give him the win. Moxley won the last one. This is the end of the rivalry, I guarantee you. Unless they go one more time and it's inside of a steel cage and they go even more brutal. I think this is the end of the rivalry. Darby Allin's going to beat Jon Moxley. And I just can't wait to see what are you going to do this time? What are you going to do this time, you two, to make us all cringe? We're bloodthirsty animals. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? But I have Darby Allin winning and beating Jon Moxley somehow in the I Quit match. There you go. And that is my predictions for AEW WrestleDream. Cards looking stacked. I'm excited. When AEW pay-per-views always roll around, I'm always excited, always hyped. And I just can't wait to see how this one turns out as well. Just a big card. You know, two of my favorites defending their championships, and Statlander and Hangman. I can't wait for the I Quit match. Very excited for the tag team title match as well. And just so many things are going to be happening on this show. I can't wait to see what they're going to do during this whole thing. So that is all out. That's my predictions. I'm the Heelist to Bellows. I will also be talking about this in the Losers Launch podcast, and I will see you all on the next one. Please too sweet the like button down below. Subscribe and dislike this one. Follow guy Twitter Heel Instagram Heel YT, and I will see you all on the next one. Too sweet and peace out, dudes.